The infamous double parallel park in Brooklyn. Today I'm with
Halima.
We are in Brooklyn today, my final New York fksalad episode. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, man.
And we just met the other day.
We did.
And you're from the UK.
I am.
Welcome back to fksalad. It's really nice that you were just super down to come on.
Yeah, man.
I can't believe that you're not only just here, but you pulled through to our event as well.
Yeah. No, it was... Nah, go on.
No, expand on that. I want you to expand on that because, like I was just saying to you earlier, I'm very fascinated with someone who is just like down to roll with the punches.
If I feel a certain energy with a person, then there's no reason for me to say no to things.
Right.
Unless it's just out of fear of like, oh, I don't know, like what the situation will be. But I felt a good energy from you guys. And I was like, why the hell not? I just brought my friends and we just had a good time.
Yeah, she brought her friends out to our New York City, Brooklyn event. We actually had a decent amount of people come throughout the night.
We missed all of that.
No, that's fine. It's the same. We actually did an event in Los Angeles last year. And we had this good inside joke where we had these like waves of people come through. So we had about like 12 or 14 people come through in LA, and then everyone left, and we're like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. This isn't gonna be a good night.
Yeah.
But then like another wave came through. So it's funny that in New York again, we had another full round of waves come through to our pop-up, and you guys are part of wave 3.
Oh, so I like that. Wave 3 is like, you know, final.
The final wave, and then we went out after.
Yeah, we did.
And then I was like, I gotta get you on the podcast.
Here I am.
Well, what are you doing in New York? Like, are you okay? So you grew up in the UK?
Yeah, I did. Schooling, all of that.
Yeah, what was that like?
Interesting. I didn't like it at the beginning. I really didn't like it. And it was like raining all the time. And like people were sort of just not as friendly as I was used to. Because I'd lived in Nigeria before that.
Oh, right on.
So my mom and I moved, yeah.
When did you move from Nigeria?
When I was about 6.
Oh, so you kind of remember it still?
Yeah, definitely. And we'd go back every year and I'd be like, yeah, this is the sunshine. This is where I like love to be. But London was like definitely the most pivotal time in my life. And I think it sort of fueled a lot of my creativity and just like me as a person. So I definitely am very grateful that we did that move. But yeah, at first I didn't really like it.
But now that you're in New York, do you kind of think that London's behind you? Or is this where you are right now then, I guess?
Just right now.
Okay.
I can know that it's part of my past, but it could also be part of my future.
Right.
You know?
I more asked that out of curiosity because the fact that you've been here for 5 years is very impressive.
Is it?
I'd say so.
I don't know. I feel like, well, I came here for school. I moved here when I was 18. And I came here for school, art school, and I was like, this is definitely the right next step, you know? And then when that ended last year, I was kind of like, the next step doesn't come with so much clarity, you know?
Of course.
But the people that I've met and the relationships that I've fostered are the clarity. So I'm like, I know that as far as that, I know I'm in the right place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I've never met like-minded individuals like I have here. And, you know, even just like meeting you, it brought us to this place, or it brought us to this connection, this place. And I just haven't found that in the same way in other places. I'm a little afraid of London, which I haven't really said out loud. But I think because it holds so much of my childhood, and a lot of that maybe I was running away from, and I was trying to run towards, like, at full speed ahead of what I thought being an artist was, and instead of sort of looking inward at that time. And I feel like London still holds a lot of that uncertainty for me.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm actually kind of scared of Toronto myself.
Really?
Just because I'm not actually fully there full time. And I think of it as this place with like a lot of potential, but I'm not sure I want to like fully commit there.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I want to fully commit. So at least you've made New York a place that you can commit to for a while.
Yeah, I mean, for now, yeah.
But I'm hoping to somehow figure out a way to get here. Not really possible with visa regulations right now.
Right, it's awful, honestly. This limitation for you has created such a unique type of medium for you to connect with people.
This is true.
And I haven't seen anything like this. So I was very intrigued to just
jump on the show.
Yeah, find out more. Like, and especially because you're doing this for you.
Yeah.
Like, first and foremost, I think that's really cool and refreshing, especially like just for our generation. I feel like people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, okay.
Because we got ourselves a little small vegetarian taco here.
Oh my god.
I hope you like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
Oh,
I love mushrooms.
Like
oh my god. Okay.
It's gonna be a little messy.
That's fine.
We got some napkins.
We need. Cheers.
This place was in the intro. I picked up 2 of these. I had one for breakfast.
Oh.
And here is the second one. It's a beautiful hash brown.
Really good. Oh my god.
Corn taco. This is not a mukbang, but we do this thing where we bring on vegan food and we try to have a bite to eat, right? Okay, so yeah, actually, we took a break to eat that because it was pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Okay, so what do you like most about Bed-Stuy?
I love the people that I've met. Everyone feels like genuinely living a meaningful life. And that's something that I craved, I think, a lot growing up. Because I feel like so many of us are like sort of enthralled in the material world because we're almost like told to, that it's so difficult to go against that that mindset, that frame of mind. But then to meet people who are doing that all day, every day, it's so inspiring. And I've just, met a lot of them here in Bed-Stuy. I really came to New York because I felt like that was like my ticket, like that was my entry into this space. And I couldn't find it, before here. I was really struggling, but I think that was necessary too. Like, I had to build up myself as a human being. I had to sort of have that to realize what it is that I truly want out of life. I'm always focused on connecting with people, I think. And I realized from an early age that music and making art was going to be the most fruitful way I would connect with people. I studied music.
Okay.
And I studied all things to do with music, business of music, writing, production, engineering, like all aspects. And it was such a rigorous training that even now I'm still trying to unlearn, like, how do you even teach someone how to make art? Art exists, right? And like, it's a reflection of so much. So to teach how to make a reflection is almost, it goes against what it is,
But it's tough to teach someone to just try and just go for it. Even if you're not going gung-ho like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Just let it find space and time to let things happen.
Exactly.
Right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. It is hard to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I've definitely had to learn or unlearn the opposite to find that, because I feel like in that is a lot of peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to have this internal struggle all my life, or turbulence, so it's definitely been a source of happiness and joy. Promise to say what we found. No, you can't forget. I found some loose change in the backseat of my Ford, reminding me of a Ramazini, amazing director. We like spent 6 months going back and forth on like what the concept was going to be, and then the very like week it kind of just came together and we were like, it should literally just be like what we do every day.
Right on.
Which is the video.
I love it.
Like, yeah.
I love it.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay. What
is the most enjoyable part of this experience for you, just in general?
Oh man.
Doing this.
I do mention a lot in the episodes that it's to get those conversations out of the DMs and into my car. But to go a little deeper than that, it's just a conversation with someone in real life.
Yeah.
So even for people to say, oh, this is different, even though you said that, you're right, this experience sitting in the car and doing a video podcast is. But having a conversation, getting to know someone.
That's very true.
It's very much the same. So I think just kind of strengthening that thought for people and making people realize that maybe is what I like most about this.
That's beautiful,
if that answers the question.
Yeah, it does. I love it.
Right on. It's sad to leave New York.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I'll see you next time I'm back, perhaps.
Yeah, of course, man.
We'll reconnect.
Yeah.
If you saw the first episode of New York where I went on that run, I might start mini running film videos. I don't know. I'm just kind of speaking my brains right now.
You do it all, don't you?
Yeah, I just speak, and maybe I manifest these ideas too. So let me know. I will be back shortly.